Karen Fernandez, and this is a quick demo for a project I built around a common challenge for legal professionals. Several law firms has asked in the past if there is a tool to quickly identify potential employment class action candidates, and today teams spend hours and sometimes days manually reviewing LinkedIn profiles, pulling employment dates, and copying data into spreadsheets. And this is not only tedious, it is error-prone and of course expensive. So that consistent demand revealed a clear gap in the market, and the class action application allowed legal teams to search professional profiles, group candidates into cases, and export the results for review. So let's take a look at the project. We're gonna register a new user, and for this I am gonna use Google, and I'm using Supabase for all the login and the registration process. I'm gonna register with my Gmail, and then we're gonna go into a multi-step registration process. So let's say that this is the name of the firm, and I'm gonna add my LinkedIn profile, and I'm gonna continue with the process. And now I have two options. I can start creating the new case, or just skip for now and then go straight to the dashboard. That is where all the users are gonna mainly land when they logged in the next time. But let's say that right now I am going to create, and I'm using Cloudflare Workers, which is using dummy data. We're gonna use Google as an example, and the name of the company, and how it's gonna be displayed. Let's say, and it's gonna be Miami. So this is how it's gonna be displayed. And of course, because we're using dummy data, but once we use the real data, you can define, if once you show them the profile, is you wanna show their personal email, their mobile phone, and the street address. So now we're gonna create the case. What it's doing, it is fetching with the Cloudflare Workers, it is fetching all that data, all the profiles of the people that work at Google at some point. And now we have our first case. So now here, once you enter, again, you are putting all the profiles into cases. You can create different other cases, let's say for the same company for Google, but in different cities. And now we're gonna have to manage the case. Now we have all the profiles with the emails, that is what we selected, with the home address and the location. We have more options right now. We just downloaded the first 10 because when we're doing a request to the API, it is paginated. But once you load more, and you can fetch the next other 10. So now here, pretty quick, you're gonna have more information. You can filter as well. Let's say that we wanna find Benjamin. We have it right here. Or we can filter by location. I wanna see in Arlington, and we have it as well. Or we want to sort. And actually, I can save to the database the selection. So if the user preferred to have it sorted this way, we're gonna save the selection. And then if they reload the page, that selection is gonna be kept. So let's say that we wanna create another case. We're gonna come here, and again, we're gonna keep using Google because of the dummy data. But we're gonna select this time a different city. And let's say that we're gonna put California. And San Francisco. And now we're gonna create other cases. Again, this is dummy data, but now we can see very fast. Now we have it, and we can navigate over here. We can see it in Miami, or we can see the profiles in California. Again, we can download more onto it at some point because of the pagination, which gets saved with a key on the database. When there is no more profiles available, it's gonna show. And after that, let's say that we want to download a specific profiles. Let's say that if I already unsorted it this way, I send them more, and now we're gonna export it. So we didn't search for anything. However, we sorted, and we are gonna have total 20 records. We're gonna export, and then if we go to downloads, we can see it here. And now we have the file with all the options and the way that it was sorted. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching.